Welcome to the Game of Risk, everyone. I'm your host, OliveXC, a top 10 Grandmaster in this game. Today, I am doing 5-a-side, where I am taking on Xerip, the number 2 player in the last 1v1 tournament in 5 epic 1v1 games. Let's get into the match, everyone. And let's get into the game on the United States. So it looks like I am going first on the map. So I will just focus on taking the continents that I have good options for. I'll probably take this one first because it's a corner spot. Then I'll take this one because it's a good spot. Then this one because otherwise he gets the continent. And now I can start taking the best spots on the board. This spot is the best right here because it's a 1 border. If he does not take West Virginia, I can make him take. Iowa can probably take that and force him into a tough spot. And as you can tell, just looking a little bit at Xerip's record right here, okay, this guy is legit. He's top 100, but doesn't really care much about the ladder. A lot of hours plays, but he has multiple accounts and crazy good win-loss record. He goes there because he knows otherwise I'll go there. These are very, very favorable blizzards for the player 1 spot. However, I have learned to never, ever doubt Xerip. He is very, very good at what he does. Well, as I look into the game right here, what I will be trying to do at this point is just trying to stay spread out. I do have the map right here, the United States, that I can look at any given time. So he's just taking everything in a line right here. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on taking the best spots, given that he just took a whole line. I mean, I just took these 3 right here, so kind of evens out. I'll see how he chooses and wants to react to it, but I'm just focusing mainly on the right-hand side right now because he's mostly taking everything on the right-hand side. So we'll see what he chooses to do here. All right, so I'm just continuing to take the best spots as I am moving around the map. He plays, as you can tell, Xerip doesn't play like anybody else. He just plays in such a unique manner in a way that no one else plays. And it's very kind of majestic to see, to say the least. I think what I'm going to do here is some forcing moves. Yeah, I'm taking here. So now he has to take the continent, and then here. So he has to take now I have a little bit of a gap right here. Yeah, he is doing a good job picking the territories. I need to avoid taking this spot here, if possible, because if I do take that spot, it's going to potentially connect around the map. So I will be, as long as I'm cautious and aware of that, I think I should be okay. I'm already at 15 picks. I only need to make 5 more. We'll probably make this spot my last spot here. So as long as I am aware of that, I should be okay. But man, Xerip is good. By just taking this whole corner right here, he's just basically making a claim saying, I'm going to be connecting you around the board in a way that you can't stop it, OliveXC. But as it is, I've taken 17 spots right now. And it's all right here or so that I just need to kind of stop. So I will probably take this spot. As long as I avoid this one, I avoid a very, very dangerous connection. But this is very, very kind of surreal. I think as long as I take this spot here, then whatever spot he wants me to take for the remaining spots, he's not going to really have a lot of options for himself to really stop me. Because his isolated location, so he can either connect me in a line through here, or he can basically put a spot in here. And then it becomes kind of like a 50-50 on where the army will go. Okay, so I think it's like a 50-50 right here. So since Xerip is connecting everything here, I need to figure out what's the best way that I can do it. If he puts everything here, so attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories. He's also, I think, very likely to do a split of some kind. So I think, given that, I can place here. I'll place about 7 troops here, and then 14 here, in case he places like troops up top here. Take control of like this region, like in the one border, and then take extra troops in around the map. Could also place right here, actually, and then have access to everywhere around the map as well. Oh, he has 3 spots to hide. Placing here was a mistake on my part. He may flip me. If you place very fast, I'm going to place here. Frick yeah! I got Xerip. I guessed him right. I got the edge. Let's go! I don't know how I do this. I just guessed him right. He's completely outplaying me right now. My commentary is so nonsensical. Just so everybody knows, I've had a very, very long day at work today. But I know you all are very, very interested in this type of content. So I'm just happy to be showing this for you and just giving some good games for you all right here. I've always wanted to play Xerip because again, we're both number 1 and number 2. Like, this is so cool that we are able to do that. Like, he's really good. Mechanically, he's a lot stronger than me. What I consider when I'm playing a very top player is I like to consider what is their most likely thing to do. And I think very few players in the world at the highest levels are able to really kind of outpredict their opponents well. Xerip, by placing there, had access to both areas pretty easily, so it was his most likely spot. Which is why I was able to guess it. He also left this as the last spot, which means it's more likely that he wanted to hide there. So given that information, that is why it was likely that he went there. I'm able to read him very well and build up the advantage. Now, what I need to do is I need to get Xerip's territory count down as much as possible. So I will do that. I now have 28 territories. I have a 1v1 tutorial on the USA, but just so people are aware, I follow the rule of 3. If I have a multiple of 3, I try to take 1 more territory. Since there are 39 territories in USA with blizzards, since there are 39 territories with blizzards, what I am able to do is keep them at only the minimum 3 troops. So with that, I will go and I will hit Xerip. Hopefully win the 3v1. I do. And now I'll just attack around the map. There is no really much point for me to worry about pathing. I just have to hit as many territories as possible to build the advantage and move on to the next game. But all right, the score is 1-0 to me against the world champion number 2. Let's see how game 2 goes. Woohoo! All right, on to game 2, everybody. All right, we are moving on to game 2 on St. Jules Mysterious Island. I have another tutorial video on this. Check this out, guys, if you're interested in that. But this is going to be a good game right here. I had very, very strong blizzards on game 1. Xerip now is going first on strong blizzards on game 2. But I have like little pressure right here. I got some points. My goal is to just keep it close between him and me. Now, one thing that people are asking is like, Olive, you won the last 1v1 tournament, and Xerip was number 2. Does this mean you beat Xerip? No! That did not happen. So in the 1v1 tournament, we had an ELO-based system where you just focused on playing the top players within your bracket of 8 people. So while Xerip and I were always within the top 8, we never actually played each other. So for that reason, given that we never played each other, this is, I think, like the first like big time we've had an opportunity to go against each other. So now I just need to focus on taking some like good spots. I have a feeling, given Xerip's style, he wants to take stuff in the corner right here in order to try to make an advantage like over me. Given that, I'm taking this spot now because I don't want him getting both. When I look at the map right here, I want to make sure that I get one of these 2 spots. I get one of these 2 spots, and I get one of these 2 spots, and I'd probably trade off these 2 spots. We'd probably checkerboard this area here. He probably takes this one at some point. I counter with like this spot at some point, getting that one there. And my goal, but since I'm kind of knowing what Xerip is like going to be doing, I should be able to predict him. Maybe I'll be able to hide out a spot, but again, he's very, very good at picking stuff. So now we're just going to standard thing on Jules, where there's pattern spots. I take a good spot, and then he takes a good spot. And then we just repeat that a couple of times. You can take one of these 2 spots here. When he does that, I will then take that spot. Yep, we're just continuing to trade up on these spots. My video just came out today. That's when I'm recording this, by the way. He and I are playing on a Thursday night. Whew, and man, I'm just so pooped right now. Work has just been a killer for me. I recorded all my videos in advance this week to make sure I was getting like at least 1 out a day. But man, it was just a lot that I had going on. Like nothing crazy or anything like that. But it was just like a busy work, like, you know? Because like in my line of work, I get very, very busy in the quarter because I'm an accountant. So I just have to close the books of my company, right? And just make sure we're getting the right financial statement numbers, book our journal entries, look at accounts on our financial statements and making sure they're looking right. Just standard back-end accounting stuff. Well, thankfully, most of the year I'm not busy, and I'm able to make very good content for you guys. Because again, I love Risk. I love doing this stuff for you guys. I can talk forever about this stuff because it makes me really, really happy to be doing this type of stuff. Like again, so happy. I'm just going to continue taking the lowest numbers here. I don't really care if this spot right here is blocked off because I'm the one going second, not him. It's on him to kind of keep me trapped. I was able to take the spots here. I'll take this one. Yeah, he's trying to group me in a line right now, but it's not really like that bad or dangerous for me, like for that to be happening. Okay, he took that spot up above here. All right, I'll take this spot right here because that's the best spot in this location. He should respond by taking this here. Otherwise, I'll probably take it. So let's see how he decides to respond. We're halfway through right now. Yep, he took the right spot. I expect nothing best from a champion like Xerip. So it looks like he may be trying to make a play to hold this with a potential like a 2 or 3 border guard if like I were Xerip. So given that, I think he probably doesn't. I think it's safe for me to take this spot here. Okay, he took an 18 spot right there, which is pretty big to be doing that pretty early on. There's generally better spots that like you can take. I'll respond by taking the slightly lower 15 spot right here. We'll probably at some point have to trade between these 2 spots right here to avoid having a large connection of any kind. Yep. So he's just taken these spots here, built up a corner, taken quite a few of them. So pretty good on his end to be able to do that. It looks like, yeah, so it looks like I have a spot here that I should be able to take pretty easily. Because again, there's no way we'll be able to break all of that off. And since he's taken most of these spots already right here, the fact that this is connected is not like the end of the world for myself. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Xerip comes for you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Xerip comes for you? Alright, so he's trying to leave himself like kind of blocked up here. If I take this spot right here, I risk trapping it on the bottom, and then him trying to potentially take this area as like a continent for himself and holding with multiple borders. That's a lot of Xerip's style, and I'm aware that he's probably thinking about this. So I'm going to take here. Yep, so he does take there. So I just have to take a few more locations for myself. I'm thinking if I do take here and just leave a massive line for myself. Well, actually, I shouldn't take there. That probably leaves myself like probably a little too connected, I would say. So probably my last spots, if you probably, he's probably gonna take this spot. Then I have to take here or here. I'll just take here and then evaluate and see what my last spot can be. So if he places his army there, he'll have access to most of the map, I would say. So I definitely need to place here. And if I then place here, he will then take here. I could place my army potentially here and have access all around the map. And because if he places, or I can place my army here, and he can only get me by going there. Or he can place his army here. But it looks like I have some potential spots like to hide for myself. So he connects me, but I'm also able to kind of like hide and get myself like some options. And given that I am going to place my army here, I'll have to place it very specifically. And he got me. He got me perfectly. But he has to go in and hit me directly. He won't be able to take any other territories by doing that. So let's see if he gets the blitz off. Oh, he's going to do a partial blitz? He should just be blitzing me right away to get the attacker's advantage. Yeah, Xerip, that was a significant mistake, bro. Like, why did you lower the odds? You just had to blitz me right then and there. I'm now going to get extra freaking troops. Oh, Xerip. Why? Why did you do this? Why, Xerip? Now I have all these troops, Xerip. Now I be attacking you, Xerip. Ho, ho, ho. So let's attack as many territories as we can right here for ourselves. So let's start attacking. I will use the slider in order to get the best odds possible when attacking. I can probably attack as more territories, 5, 4, 3. So I want to attack a little bit more, I think. So I will go... Nice. So I'm at 24 right now. I have a lead in the territories. He has no continents right now. He has to break me. And I now should have an advantage over him. He does get the +2 on me right there. Again, Xerip is very, very clutch when he needs to be. I will be getting those 6 to his 5. And again, a lot can happen in any given time. So where does he want to leave his army? Let's see what he decides to do. I'm thinking on my turn, I would like to... Okay, he leaves his army there. So what I will do is I will place my army here, and I will get him down to 25. I will use a slider to get the maximum chances for me to take extra territory. And again, there's no reason for me to be taking any more. He gained 1 territory on me, just again to do some like good odds, but I'll be able to attack him more than next turn. This is just me doing a very, very safe style right here. I have an advantage, so I'm going to do everything I can to try to build on that advantage. He can have a set on 3 though and still win. I'm giving myself the best odds possible in order to get an advantage for myself. Let's see what he decides to do here. He's not losing any troops when attacking. He should be attacking 3 more times if possible, because I'm still getting 6 troops. But he has to get every single roll right in order to catch back up, which is just very, very unlikely to do. Wow. He failed the roll. Okay. Now I get 6. Now I just need to break the areas. He only has 1 continent here, so if I just break that, I should be okay. And then I just attack 1 more time. And then I have a 100% roll here, so I will take that roll. And then there's no reason for me to do the 2v1. I keep my troops here to get ready to attack. He has a set on 3, because of course he does. And he has the also extra +2 right there, so he can come back and win this. He's good, ladies and gentlemen. He came back from a -3 roll. That's why I wasn't counting myself out right here. He makes mistakes, like sometimes trying to be tricky with his attacks. But he managed to make the comeback with a couple really nice rolls right here. It's not over yet, because when I get the set, I'll get more troops. I'm going to have to try to survive right here. So he has... Okay, so I'm still getting 5. So I need to break 1, 2, 3. As long as I take those 3, I should be okay. However, I could lose this, but it's very statistically likely that I break this. No, I want to go down here because that allows me to keep attacking in a line. And I want to do a 3v1 here. Yes. Now I will stop attacking at this point. Leave my troops here to make it hard for me to get the continent. I now have a set on 4. He'll get the 1 extra troop. Oh, he lost 2 there. That's nice. Now I'm going to get 5. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's very, very good. So now I just need to take a lot of territory within a line for myself and make it very hard for him to have to break everything. Where does he leave that? He leaves that there because he knows that I have to break it. Okay, I'll turn in my set. I have extra troops on Mount Franklin up there. Okay, I'm going to place my troops here, and I'm going to start attacking within a line, attacking the 1s. So let's make the attacks nice and slowly. Make nice, slow attacks, Olive. There is no rush right now, Olive. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's do a slow roll. And slow roll. Come on, get him below. Get him below. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Take that, Xerip. Break all my continents. You need a set on 3. I'm going to get so much next turn. You have to win a 3-2-1. Okay, he did win all the rolls. He's so good, ladies and gentlemen. He's a freaking pro, and I love that I'm facing someone as amazing as him right now. It's not over yet. He can have a set on 3, and I won't have a set. I need to keep breaking him. I need to take as many territories as possible to make up for him potentially having set on 3. He's so good. Any other player would have crippled and given up by now, but Xerip is such a fighter. This is the world number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is how a world number 2 plays. But I'm gonna be number 1. I'm gonna beat you, Xerip! I'm gonna win! And I have a set on 3! Yes! Yes, I got the set on 3! So now, even if he breaks me very hard, I'll hit him back and break everything that he has. Yes! I got the set on 3 to counter his set on 3! Yes! Yes! I'm getting 3 points for my team right now! I'm gonna win for 5-a-side! Alright. 3 points is a good score against someone as amazing as Xerip. But man, he's just so good. He absolutely deserved to win a title. He got defeated in so many tournaments before. Oh man. Let's go and just attack as much as possible within a line and just hit everything that we can. We've got the win at this point. All we have to do is take a lot of territory. And as we can see right here, Xerip now has 1 territory left. I will just place it right here and then take him out the next turn. And that is game. The score is 3-0 to me. All right. I may be completely delirious or being tired at work, but I apparently still don't know what to do. 3-0 to me. This is so exciting. Let's head on to game number 3. All right. The next game that we have is on Dino World. Fog and Blizzards. I have not played this game since the finals of the last 1v1 tournament. I am going first, and Xerip is going second. So looking at this right here, I can tell that the North Verdant area is really, really good. Of this one border area right here. It looks like these 2 spots are going to cancel off with each other. This is a weaker map. I kind of wish I was going second here, because Xerip is very, very favored to be taking this first map. I'm doing a flip on me, to be honest, because I have not practiced this very much. Given that, I'm going to take here first, because I want him to be able to react to me by taking that one there. Yes. Very good. I'm also then going to be taking this spot here next immediately, because if he doesn't take this spot right here, I'm going to. It's going to force him to block off this continent here, which will give me some better flexibility later on. He has to take this spot here. This is like kind of an advanced forcing move. If he does not immediately take this spot, I will. And when I think about Dino World and how it's supposed to be played, it's all about... Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there. You're taking that spot now, Xerip. So what is the next thing that I can do here? And I'll just be taking the best spots on the board. I'll just keep taking these 5 spots. I want to take this spot next, but yeah, Xerip takes that spot as I expected. I will take this spot because he will then take up this spot here. This spot, because then he'll have to react and take this one. Otherwise, he'll take one of these really bad spots here later on. What you gonna do, Xerip? Yep, he took that spot there. See, notice every time I'm thinking he's going to be taking this spot here, he's been doing it throughout the entire series. That's just how good Xerip is, ladies and gentlemen. He's a pro through and through, and he just knows what to do. So I need to leave these 2 spots here for last. Yep, I'm going to checkerboard this spot right here. So it's neither him nor me should be able to get the location. Take this spot here. Again, I don't mind if he takes there. Otherwise, I will probably take the spot. So Xerip's thinking pretty hard right here. I'm just going back and forth. I'm making him think hard at least. Yeah, and he's managing to disconnect me. He's really good on this map. He played against Champion Ever in the finals, and in Champion Ever's videos on YouTube. So feel free to check that out. It's some very, very nice content. So I'm just going to take more stuff up here. So these are the last two spots that we take. It's about just trying to keep other options available. So he wants me to take one of these two, but we're only going to flip like one of these. Like I said, like Xerip is good, but since he plays sometimes, I think almost too optimally, if that's the thing, it is possible to kind of like predict him a little bit. So I need to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to take like 4 more territories for myself. He is giving himself a lot of areas to potentially hide his overall army. I'm thinking I want to go here. And the reason why is that this is going to force him to block this area off here. Otherwise, I do get the continent for myself. And then I can focus on holding this +4 up top here, again, with just the one border. And then he and I will trade off these spots here. So he'll take one of these two, and I'll take one of these two. So there are 37 territories on this board. He'll end up with 19. He'll end up with 18. So we can't follow the rule +3 here. So therefore, I need to follow the rule, like the 3 + 1 rule. So since I'm at 19, he's on 18, I need to be ending up as multiple of like a 3 + 2. Yep. All right, so I'm going to be placing a very large army here. I'll probably leave 18 or so troops and then leave the rest of my army here, I think, in order to take off like additional territories. Smartest thing for him to do is single stack here, but that's very, very obvious. So I'm thinking about Xerip. He's going to try to give this to me, take over the entire board, and then prevent me from being able to break everything. That's what I'm going to be anticipating him to be doing at this point. Or I'll be leaving multiple stacks. So that way I break him, then he gets to be able to blitz me. Is an option. That's why I'm only going to leave like a 14 here, and then leave a stack here. Oh, okay, he does leave everything here. Wow. I think I was probably getting to my own head with a little bit. Let's see if I'm able to get lucky of hitting him right here. All right, I am getting lucky. Nice. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Xerip. I'm such a luck box right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys. That was just insane, those dice rolls. I'm crushing Xerip even though he's completely outplaying me, as you can see. This is like how my one tournament went a lot in the way. This is some amazing luck I'm getting right now. But that means unless I lose going first twice, I should be able to win this series for my team, which will be really nice. I've got to the minimum of 4 points, which is, I think, like the minimum, like, acceptable score. But there's no way Xerip can come back. I'm holding a +4 continent, and there really isn't, like, much that he can do here. So I'm just going to stay calm, just hit everything, make it so I can only get 3 troops per turn. No reason to use the slider blitz at all, because again, I just have such a huge lead that there is no risk at all for me losing. and that's the game. I will show this game wrapping up very, very quickly. Wrapping up the game, getting all the luck. I am OliveXC. Alright, so now the score is 4-0 me. Let's head on. Oh, I'm a veteran. Heck yeah. But with that, let's head on to game number 4. Alright, we are heading on to game 4, King Dynasty. Or is it Qing Dynasty? I never really learned how that was pronounced, actually. So here is the King Dynasty right here. I'm definitely going to be doing a how-to tutorial on zombies because I love this style of map right here. But because since Xerip is going first here, the best he could potentially do on me is a 4-3 score, which means I won for the week for my team. And 4 points is about the best you can normally do. Got some insane luck in order to do that, though. So when I look now at the options for myself and what I want to do, I'm thinking that I want to, and I was pulling up the disconnection map right here. Here's the King Dynasty. I'm expecting Xerip to take this territory next. It's a mistake if he doesn't do that. Yeah, he just took forever to make his move, guys, and it took me 5 seconds for mine. Thankfully, I'm cutting away for you a little bit, so you don't have to just wait in silence like I am. I'll be cutting late tonight for my audience. I'm having the time of my life making videos for you guys. I just want you to know that, like the fact when I get a comment saying how happy you guys are, or I get like a new subscriber, and then they comment saying how much they like my vids, like it motivates me so much to just try my best, and it just makes me so happy. I want you to know that, like I'm so happy doing what I'm doing right now. This is just like the fact that I can take my hobby, risk, and share it with everybody like this is just an amazing, wonderful feeling, and I cannot wait to keep showing you guys these amazing games going forward. So I'm just going to continue taking the best spots on the board here and just focusing on like the bottom corner, because that's going to be giving me a higher chance to have an isolated territory, which is more important in Qing Dynasty. How do you pronounce Qing? Does anyone know how to pronounce King? Can you please let me know how in the comments how to do that? I have no idea myself. And again, I just like don't really know anything. I'm just delirious because I'm so tired after a long day at work. So it looks like these territories I think won't be very important for either player. So I'm just going to continue taking my spots, nice and slowly. Yep, he's just bringing in his corner right here to counter out my corner right here. I chose that spot because it's the most isolated location. Yep, and then I will take this location here, because again, it's pretty isolated. So we're basically counting ourselves pretty well in the bottom right-hand side. You know, if I win this game for my team, go ahead 6-0, that would just be legendary, absolutely legendary. But I have no pressure at this point. I've won like if I go back to my team and say, hey, I just won 4-2 or 4-3 on Xerip, they're going to say, good job, Olive. Really on Xerip right now to kind of take this back for his team right here at this time. Interesting, he took this spot here. I think that might be a small mistake for him. I'm going to take this spot here now because ideally I want to keep the middle a little bit opened up. I feel like this was a bit of an error on his end. Because I'm going to make him take this spot last, because this is like the very middle of the board right here. This gives me also the potential to hide my army here and then attack all the way upwards around the map. So again, not the biggest fan of that. Also at this point, I'm going to start taking my territories here, because if I'm going to be giving him any continent, it's probably going to be this one. I don't want to give him both, and I don't want to have to take this spot. Yep. And now this is just a free spot right here. This is looking pretty nice so far. Like I've got like a guaranteed little isolated spot right here now at this point. Xerip just handed this to me. I think I can just take this really, really easily. Fine, I actually don't mind, because again, I'm just having some nice spots to hide myself. Wow, this is so good. How did I get him in territories right now? Like, what is going on? Maybe I should play when I'm delirious more often. Because, bro, I don't even know what I'm doing. So I think Xerip is going to probably leave these two spots right here as the last choices. If I look at King right here, this is connected to 7 territories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means as long as I take this spot back, I'm able to attack all the way around the board. He should take here, and then I'll take here, leaving him there. And I have quite a few spots of where I can hide my final army. So I can hide my army here, and he has to place here, going all in oh no, he can also attack going out this way and hitting me. If I place my army here, he can place his army here. He has to go all... Did he actually connect me everywhere around the board? Did he actually do that? I'm thinking, oh wow, I guess he did. He did. Good for him. If he just places there, should have access to everything to hit me in a line. Wow, that's such a weird line, but he managed to do it. Actually, no. It's not connected from here. If he guesses right, he gets a really nice attacker's advantage. If he guesses wrong, I have a nice attacker's advantage. I'll place here and hope he guesses wrong. Cool. He can't hit me. And now I can get attacker's advantage on him, because I went in the slightly less obvious spot. Alright, so now I'll just blitz his army, whatever he decides to do. He has to attack me a couple of times, but I'm just going to get the attacker's advantage on him. So where is Xerip leaving his army? Because whatever it is, I'm going to blitz it. Alright, I did the best I could right here. I guaranteed myself the attacker's advantage. That's all that I can do. Whoops, I don't care about these directions. He has 22 troops left. He's just thinking about how he wants to hide himself. Okay, so I'm just gonna blitz him right now and if I get a good roll, I win. And if I don't, that's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is this game right now? What is life right now? This is absolutely freaking insane what's going on. I have a huge territory lead over Xerip. This is absolutely incredible because I got that huge blitz and I took out the zombies. Oh my gosh, I can get a freaking 6-0 on him. Let's concentrate. The zombies will not be coming back for a few turns. He'll probably get me down to 5 because again, he has very, very good luck. And he's very resourceful in this situation. So I'm going to be getting 6. So the best thing that I can be doing at this time is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm going to take this whole territory here in a line and then fortify my stuff outwards. I'm going to leave my troops like purposefully pretty weak. Oh, nice, and Xerip got infected. This is ridiculous. So now I got hit, which is fine. But now Xerip only gets 3 troops, and I don't think he can break both these continents on 3 troops. Yeah, it's not possible to break both of them. He can break one, but he can't break both. It's actually not physically possible. He can only take 3 territories, and there's no path of him to be able to do that. He would have to break this, lose nothing, then do 1-for-1 splits, both areas. That's the one potential odds, but that's pretty low. And if I get one of these continents, that's going to be almost a guaranteed victory for me. I'm breaking Xerip. I'm winning games for my fans. I'm getting lucky for my fans. I'm getting lucky for my fans today. Bow, bow. I'm getting lucky for my fans today. I'm getting lucky for my fans today. Oh, 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 oh. I'm taking out the zombies because I don't want them getting bigger on me right here. I just need to take as much as possible. Keep the zombies weak. You won't get a lot of territory. And I will be able to get the advantage. I'm just going to keep eliminating the zombies every single turn. Yeah, does Xerip have a set on 3? I have a set on 3. What is this luck right now? This is absolutely insane. I mean, I was very lucky to, but I was able to kind of make it a 50-50 split on him to get the lead, but wow. I'm ahead 6-0 on Xerip. I'm ahead 6-0 on Xerip right now. He should just be trying to hit my 1 territory. If I get both continents, that's just an automatic win for me. All right. Let's turn everything in. All right, and then we put everything here and go up in a line. And there we go. Let's go. We won. We won. We're ahead 6-0 on Xerip, you guys. Oh my gosh. So there's no point taking out the zombies. You're not required to, but wow. Let's head on to game 5. I'm ahead 6-0. I can't believe it. Game number 5. Brazil Capitals. I may be still delirious, but there's no pressure. Okay. So this is the super most standard settings blizzards ever that are very, very... these blizzards don't really matter at all. Like, take Goliath, bro. Take this. This is a standard spot for player 2 in very standard blizzards. What are you doing? Goliath. Alright, it's now going to be a lot harder for him to for me because I'm going to be trying to hold this area right here. He's made a mistake by taking this spot right away. Like, you got it. So he's going to be capping here. I don't like this move like at all from him, because if he doesn't cap here, and if he caps there, like, what's he gonna do? Like a 3 border area right there? Like, I don't know what you're doing right now, Xerip, at all. Well, we'll see what happens at least, but why didn't you cap and Goliath? Like, this is standard Blizzards right here. You're trying to be very, very tricky when there's no reason to be. These are very, very standard Blizzards. Well, either way, I got 6 points for my team, which is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. No pressure on me. Win or lose, I'm so happy with how I've done today. He's probably going to be capping here. So and he probably wants me to take this spot last. Given that, I'll probably just take here. I don't know why he's playing this non-standard. There's lots of ways that I can exploit Xerip within this position right here, especially late game, given his cap choice. And honestly, I can even try to go for a tie a little bit. I don't mind making this a little bit longer. So the first thing that I'm going to need to do is I just need to slowly just take away positions on the board. And make him constantly break here because he didn't cap in Goliath. And Goliath is the standard cap spot. I don't know what he's doing right here. He's going to have to keep opening up my cap the entire game right now. Okay, so he's trying to be cute and leave an extra stack right there. He'll probably leave 4. He'll probably leave a 2 there. Okay. That's his strategy about what he's trying to do. Okay. So I'm just going to leave and attack a tiny bit. Yep. And then finally, I'm going to get the attacker's advantage on this 5. So I'm gaining a small number of troops right here. And again, Xerip has to hit me. Let's look at the troop count right here. I'm ahead by 8. And now he... Alright, so he's losing some troops, but not a crazy amount. It's overall staying pretty even right now, I would say. So I just need to take 2 territories this turn. Interesting, okay. So he's also trying to do is block me off from being able to access him, which is interesting. But is that really the end of the world? I don't think so. I think overall things are still pretty okay for me. And if he chooses to blitz me right here, like, that's fine. Ah, he lost. He got +3 there. That's a bit significant. So now he's kind of caught up a tiny bit. If he gets another good roll, he can have a little bit of a lead. He We lost 4 there, though, so it actually kind of evened out. Okay, and now his troop count's getting kind of low. He's leaving an 11 right there, but he's going to probably move his 5 back. Yep. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a 6v3, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I want to make it a little bit harder for Xerip. So yeah, if Xerip truly wants to keep doing that, I mean, he's gonna have to open me up now. I mean, he left 3 troops there. So if I had a set on 4, I would try to blitz him right there. He's lucky I don't have a set on 4. You're fine though, Xerip. You don't need to do anything else right now. Alright, so I think then on this turn, I will focus on, I just have to take 1 territory, I don't need to do anything else. This game will probably be going the distance a little bit right here. But honestly, like, Xerip has to find a way to card block me, I think. He's managed to make it so I can't really get much of an advantage over him. So I think all I'm going to do here is I can just play the long game a little bit. Give to him to try to card block me, and then maybe I can try to go for a tie and just try to get a safe 1 point. That might be the safest option. If I were to go for a stack hit right now, so I think all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit these troops right here and then go back. Xerip's not going to be blitzing me right here. He's trying to play this out to get a win for himself. Since I'm not really getting the card lock at all right here, I'm just going to continue playing this out. He got the +3 right there. I never got a +3 on mine either, so he is going to be slowly building up an advantage. He did lose 2 there to kind of make up for that. I just sent on 3. I could have blitzed him right there. So I would have had 37 over 23. Let's see, 37 over 23. Actually, those odds are not the best for myself. I think I do 7, 6, 5. Yeah, I'll go up this way. And just keep all my paths open right now for myself. Gosh, no set on 4. Well, now I'm starting to get some bad luck for myself. But honestly, I've had such amazing luck this series that I'm not really caring too much about that. I'm fine with taking this like kind of slow. All right. So now I am just going to, on this turn here, back once down here. I'm going to take this bonus here. And he may try to want to blitz me here. So I'm just going to go back to my cap keep it a little bit stronger so we kind of discourage him in case he wants to take like the early hit. Still have a slight lead in troops killed, but again, with him getting like the bigger sets, it looks like this game is going to be going long. I don't know why he's rolling. That's a mistake. That's just such a mistake. What the frick, Xerip? You just gave up 6 troops for nothing. That was an absolute huge mistake right there. So I can do a 39 over 22. These odds are about 50-50 right here. Yeah, I think it's best, though, for my team if I were to... I think now at this point, given the way that the map is kind of like playing out for itself, I should just, because he kind of made that mistake, I think I just want to try and take over more of the map and just make it harder for him. So I'll just do that. Go back. Safe cap. And do I have a set on 3? Nope. But he just lost 6 troops, which was, again, pointless. Like, why would you do that? I don't know what Xerip was doing there. Now he lost another troop for no reason. That's 7 troops he's lost unnecessarily this game, which is atrocious. So I'm being a little harsh on you, Xerip, because you are, for no reason whatsoever, like, giving yourself these unforced errors on yourself. If I got... Again, like, I'm not having, like, a very... Alright, so now, at this point, all I'm going to do is take over more areas of the board right here and continue making things harder and harder on Xerip. You could turn in a 12 set here. That would be a 44, but unnecessary risk, doing that he could have lost 3. What is he going to do now? So he's at 30 at this point. All right. So now, I think the best thing that I can do for myself is to start making things more challenging for him. He doesn't have access down here now. I'm going to be doing that all game on you, bro, and just make your life very, very annoying. %, plus 3. All right, but it makes up. He did do the roll before. Still plus 10 right now, though. Now you have to break me. Trap yourself, man. I'm not opening you up anymore either. And now you lost that, so you lost your whole advantage right there. Xerip, you're falling apart. This is why this cap spot is bad, man. Xerip, what are you doing with your life? Xerip, your name is the Xerip. Okay, so I can do a 32, 35, 37. I can do a 49 over 28. 49 over 28 is 53, pretty even odds right there. So see, Mato Grosso do Sul. Yep. I will do the Mato Grosso do Sul right here. So I'm just going to take over the region here, split, make it hard for him. And and then go back. And I'm not going to open up his cap anymore towards me. I'm going to make it harder on him. So even though he's getting the bigger sets right now, he's kind of thrown that away by just hitting more of this stuff. So let's see what he decides to do here. He lost 4. Again, he's getting some pretty tough rolls. Let's see. I'm going to go here, 8, 7, 6, and try to break him up this way. Nice, I broke him up that way. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I'm coming for you? Xerip, Xerip. What you gonna do when I come for you? Are you gonna be splitting off more troops, Xerip? Okay, now you're doing the minimum amount right there, which is good. All right, I could do a 66 over 35. Ooh, that's good odds. Oh my gosh, those are good odds. Yeah, we're gonna take those odds, guys. Yeah, that's pretty good odds. I think that's equilibrium. Good game. Good luck. Ha! Might as well use all the troops I can, right? 77%. Woohoo! We got the sweep on Xerip. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. I'm beyond words right now. I'm speechless. I just gave my team the best shot possible of winning the tournament in the 5-a-side. Of making sure that we can at least get the second place. I took on the number 2 player, the 1v1 tournament, and I swept him! I swept him! Thank you so much for watching, everybody, today. Again, a little tired, but even with me being tired, I was able to play at my best and had some good luck and good dice. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Please subscribe if you like this content. This is OliveXC, signing out.